So Marsau decided to call out Martell on his recent interview with Dustin Ross on Carlos King YouTube channel. Now he said that what Martell did was outrightly wrong, and he still said, irrespective of the fact that he and Melody are not really that close, or they've always had their issues, doesn't take away from the fact that Martell is wrong, and he will say Martell is wrong because what he did, attempting or trying to bring out that revenge P, was something that he himself cannot think of. He cannot think about. There should be boundaries when people, according to Martell, when people push you, there should be a boundary. And I love that because a lot of people are supporting Martell simply because they don't like Melody. At one point, we will get to the part where we say wrong is wrong, right is right. If you haven't watched the full YouTube channel, go to Carlos King YouTube channel.
The part of the harassing communications was you sending the picture.
No.
Right.
No, it wasn't.
Okay. That's the question I got to ask. The question is, how do you feel about that? That makes me lose respect for Martell.
If it was true.
If it was true, yeah. I didn't
So
say
now
it was
that
true.
he's saying
I
it
assumed it
wasn't-
was true.
You assumed it was?
Now that he's saying that it's not true, how do you feel about it?
I don't know if I can believe Martell.
If you thought the drama on Love and Marriage Huntsville was cooling down, Markel just turned up the heat with some explosive tea that has everyone shocked. He dropped a bombshell hinting at a possible relationship between Martell Holt and Destiny Payton during Martell's marriage to Melody. Yes, you heard that right. According to Markel, the timeline of events raises some serious questions. And he's not holding back on what he's noticed. But to really understand why Markel is so fed up, we need to rewind a bit and dive into the messy history of these so-called friendships.
I'll tell you one thing, Carlos was not playing with that Martell sitting on that seat, and that Mel.
Mel was not happy about that.
Did she say that to you?
When we was walking out. And then she was like, the disrespect of Martell. She's like, first of all, I'm your wife. I'm supposed to be held in a high regard.
You're not.
Well, his ex-wife, but still.
Well, see, I think the problem is that everybody had that issue that they brought it up. He's so wishy-washy. One day he like this, the next day he like this. You just don't know what to get.
But you...
Jesus.
What was up with that, y'all? The ATL trip, like, wasn't Maurice there too?
I don't remember if Maurice was there or not.
Yeah, Maurice definitely was there. It's all of you guys. Y'all went on the guys' trips. I don't know why he would say no to that. Not okay.
I didn't remember seeing Reese.
Now you want to lie.
No, I'm just... Memory is a hard thing to come.
Has a history of stirring up drama with jokes and statements, leaving fans and cast members questioning his true intentions. Meanwhile, Destiny stayed quiet about her relationship with Martell, which only fueled suspicions. Unlike others who openly discussed rumors or issues, Destiny never addressed her connection with Martell directly. This refusal to clear the air left fans wondering if there was something to hide, or if it was just another twist in the Huntsville drama. What made things even more interesting was how Martell and Destiny interacted on screen. Their chemistry and the way they defended each other didn't go unnoticed, making many wonder if there was a deeper connection between them, one that might have existed even before Martell's divorce was finalized. Phil for years. It's well known that his affair with Ariane Curry led to the breakdown of his marriage to Melody. Fans watched as Melody tried to keep the marriage together, but the constant betrayals and public humiliation made reconciliation impossible. By the time the divorce papers were signed, the damage was done, not only to their marriage but also to Martell's reputation. Amid the chaos of Martell's scandal, a new layer of drama started to unfold with Destiny Payton, a close friend of both Martell and Melody. While Destiny initially seemed to support Melody after the divorce, fans began noticing her growing closeness to Martell. Their friendship raised a lot of eyebrows, especially since Martell often made cryptic comments that seemed to hint. Marcel Scott has finally had enough of Martell Holt's antics and dropped a huge revelation that's got everyone talking. Markel, who has typically been seen as Martell's ally, appears to have reached his limit with a recent public statement. He didn't hold back, suggesting there are unspoken issues between Martell and Destiny Payton. Issues fans had only guessed about until now. Marcel's frustration was obvious as he criticized Martell for constantly deflecting blame. So
There's a rumor and I don't need no admissions. All right? I'm just really talking about just making sure you're good.
Yeah.
And if you need anything, I'm there.
I appreciate that.
All right.
But everything's good though.
All right, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Hold up. If Martell and Melody are so good, then why is Melody bringing this up at dinner like it still bothers her?
Hello?
Momo.
What's up, Solo?
So me and Tell, we out here a lot. I had some concerns from the other night when we talked at dinner.
Okay.
You know how Mel brought up the whole stuff and it got a little uncomfortable. So I just want to make sure that he was all good for everything we got going on. Because when we're talking about getting this whole thing together and getting this whole initiative together, you know, we need everybody's game face.
That's always a concern.
Martell said it happened over a year ago and he's back to being perfect, so that's a good thing. I think he's good. He ain't gonna be on no more of that.
We probably should meet up, man, instead of just conversing over the phone, because I'd like to see exactly how things shake out.
All right, cool.
deflecting responsibility. But now his tone is changed, and he's stepping up. This shift suggests Markel isn't just frustrated with Martell's behavior, he's also concerned about how it's impacting his own family and reputation. It's not just about protecting his family, it's about setting boundaries with someone who doesn't seem to be willing to change. Martell's actions, whether it's making cryptic remarks, shifting blame, or involving others in his drama, have pushed Markel to a point where staying silent is no longer an option. Markel's revelation has sparked discussions about loyalty and accountability among the cast. Why did he choose now to speak up? Is there a breaking point in his relationship with Martell that fans don't know about yet? And how will Destiny respond to being caught up in all of this? For viewers, this moment is a game changer, not just for the show, but for the relationships within the Huntsville group. It's not just about Markel versus Martell, it's about loyalty, trust, and how this situation is shaking up the whole dynamic. Markel's bold remarks have caused a stir among the Love and Marriage Huntsville fan base and the cast. Fans flocked to social media, dissecting every word he said, and the reactions are split. Some have praised Markel for finally speaking out against Martell, calling it a long overdue moment of accountability. On the other hand, some have quickly pointed out Markel's past behavior, accusing him of hypocrisy for criticizing others when he's not exactly blameless. Within the cast, Marcel's statements have stirred up tension. Melody, who's been vocal about her distrust of certain cast members, has noticed how Markel's words align with her past suspicions. Martell, however, hasn't given a direct response yet.
Truth to come out about him and things that he's done, but it's okay for him to discuss me or to kick me while I'm down or talk about my infidelity like it's humorous or something like that. It's like a lot of things that he has put my wife and I through. Discuss me or to kick me while I'm down or talk about my infidelity like it's humorous or something like that. It's like a lot of things that he has put my wife and I through by him lying and misleading. We don't even have a friendship no more. Hey, I think it's time to go.
I don't know where it goes from here. All I know is that intentionally trying to hurt my family and myself after I've always tried to be there in those situations, this is tough. Man.
I gotta do what I gotta do. That's where my face is black and
This situation even more interesting is that Marcel's statement is not just a criticism. It's a challenge to the group's long-standing dynamics. For years, the Huntsville crew has operated with an unspoken truce, where loyalty often took priority over honesty. But Marcel's decision to speak out signals a shift in the group. It's clear that he's no longer willing to shield those cracks in their friendship and the group's dynamic. For years, they've supported each other through everything, but often at the cost of hiding the truth. Markel's move signals those cracks are too big to ignore. This situation raises questions about the pressure of reality TV. The show thrives on drama, but it can destroy personal relationships. Markel and Martell's friendship was key to the group, but secrets and infidelities have pushed them to the edge. Now the group must reconsider their loyalties. The road ahead for Markel and Martell is tough, and reconciliation will need them to own their mistakes.